Hi, everyone. I'm Christopher Thornycroft with Redwood Logistics, and welcome to the Redwood Rundown for the week of June 17th, 2024. We are coming up on the end of the quarter. We know it. We can feel it. We can smell it. Don't worry. You don't even have to look at the calendar. All you have to do is look out at the freight market. Freight market will tell you what time it is, what time of the year it is. Freight market says right now that, hey, volumes are about to start rising. Southern California rejections are starting to rise. This is going to be a little bit of a show next week. And why is that going to be a little bit of a show? Well, because it's getting tough out there. No, it really is. It's getting tough out there. Tender rejections continue to rise. Rates are starting to inch on up. We've said that the supply-driven change to market is slow. It is slow. It takes a long time. But it still gets somewhere. And that's essentially the margin compression that's starting to take place for a lot of freight brokers out there, right? Everyone went through, they bid on their contract freight. They had to do what they had to do to stay in business. So that means contract rates have gone further and further and further down. Also, what else is happening? It's hot. It's hot out here. You've heard us talk about beverage season. We're in beverage season. Not only are we in beverage season, but we're in a hot beverage season. That's meaning we are going to have a big push of freight that's going to happen for next week. It's going to happen, promise. Big push of freight for next week. What's going to happen after that is the July 4th holiday on a Thursday. That's actually going to aid to more freight being pushed out to next week too, because shippers are going to avoid that July 4th holiday as much as they can. Watch for that to be a much lower volume environment, although capacity probably not so willing to run for low rates as well. So you have a low volume environment, you have some pressure from capacity, so that's going to be a little bit of a mixed bag in the July 4th week. And then following that, all that freight that doesn't get pushed out during July 4th, because that's on the Thursday, so that Friday freight probably not being pushed out as much too, that's all going to roll into the July 8th week. So we are going to see a big push of freight on the July 8th week. You know what we're used to seeing following the end of the month, following the end of the quarter? A big die-off, right? Volumes decrease. But that freight's going to roll right on into July 8th. And then what's happening after that? Imports. They're coming in. They really are. It's real. We've been watching it. It's easy to track. Thank you, Sonar. Imports are coming, and they are starting to arrive now, and they are projected to continue arriving with increasing strength all the way through mid-July at this point in time. So we can look and we can say, oh yeah, that's definitely coming, and it looks like there's a lot that's headed for Southern California. And as Southern California goes, the rest of the market goes. That's Adam Watchlitz who says that. He's usually right about those things. So, in short, next week, heavy volume. July 4th, not so much heavy volume, but not a ton of capacity. It's going to be a mixed bag. Tons of freight rolling on into July 8th. A lot of freight coming in for July 15th. We could be looking at more volume that we've seen in the market for the entirety of the year, and it could be continuing for quite some time. Hold on to your seats. Let's see where this one goes. Talk to you soon.